Hello, welcome back to my channel. Harper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some more KNACK. So let's hop right in. But something that's completely stupid that I learned is apparently telling a woman to calm down after she's clearly raging at a game over some petty, childish, and bare bones insults is apparently misogynistic and promoting the abuse of women. Apparently telling a woman to calm down because she's clearly raging at a game that has no meaning or purpose. Apparently that's misogynistic. Yeah, try explaining that to the actual good feminists. Try explaining that to them. Like, try telling that crap to the feminists who actually do good for women. Try telling that to them. But something stupid that I noticed about the internet lately is how like 99% of the people online, they literally, like, all they ever say is the most offensive crap. They literally are literally just saying, like, so soft where, like, if you say anything that's even like even the slightest bit offensive, even if that's not what you meant by that, oh, they automatically take offense to it. And then there's also people that are basically the equivalent of, duh, a slightly attractive person. I'm gonna give them my entire bank account information just for the semblance of attention from them that I'm more than likely not gonna get.
But I'm much faster.
Nah, I got
that
you right
literally
where I
sums
want
up like 90% of the internet near perfectly.
you. Nah, who's next?
That or there's women online who like revealing so much of their body that they legally should be considered sex offenders at that point. Like, they literally should be classified as a sex offender from how little they're wearing there. Like, if men go out in public with like their pants sagging or whatever, oh, that's automatically like some kind of sex crime. Or if they say anything to a woman that they don't like, oh, that's also a sex crime. I'm not trying to take a side there, but I'm just saying, like I'm not, like, there are some things that are genuinely sex crimes that make people uncomfortable, but I'm just saying, like most of the examples I've seen, they are legitimately not sex crimes. Like, that's literally what I've seen, which is like 99% of the examples I've seen. Heck, look at all these false allegations you see, like, of somebody being some kind of predator or whatever. Literally, all that happened there was that they said something that they don't agree with or like, and then they try to ruin everything about their reputation just because they said something that they don't agree with or like. That is literally how 99% of false allegations start. Yeah, that was incredibly lucky that I didn't die there. I think this is the point where I made it in my last episode, if I'm remembering correctly. Because I think I made it around here.
Huh. Isn't it a little, cold for a stroll? Perhaps not for the Ice Queen, though.
Funny, pretty boy. It's actually quite warm. We've had a little impromptu bonfire.
Oh, yes, I noticed. So, where exactly can I find the Doctor and Lucas?
Last I looked, they were enjoying Victor's hospitality. So sorry to run. Duty calls.
Hey,
Hey,
what the heck is that?
that rider is the source of all our troubles. Victor found a couple dozen of these giant relics down deep in the mine.
Dang, she's
He's got
basically
big
the
plans
Latina.
for them.
That one
Doctor
woman is
wants them
basically
too.
the
So, did you find out where the goblins are getting their
Latina
weapons from?
gaming
Who they got
version
them
of
from,
Mrs.
yes.
Incredible.
The source is some super
you know, you
goblin
know.
named Gundahar. Where they got them from?
Except,
Don't know.
you know,
They seem to have
without
a
the
factory
exact
somewhere.
figure of a
They're
Pixar
so
mom.
heavily armed, it's gonna be tough to get close. If we could just build a tracking device that
Because I think that would, you know,
looks like
give
a
this game a
relic,
much higher rating if
then
they
make sure
gave
that the
the
goblins pick it
physique
up on
of
their
a
next raid.
Pixar mom.
Well, then we could track them to wherever it is they call home.
Sounds good. Let's go get the doctor. Might run into your girlfriend, too,
Hey.
while we're at it.
You think I'm clever, right?
Didn't she literally kidnap your friend and try to kill your only protection in this world? Like, multiple times didn't she try to kill KNACK, who is, mind you,
Nice
one of
work,
their
KNACK.
only few protections in this world? Like, come on, have a brain instead of trying to hook up with her just cause. Hold on, I'm gonna have to turn off the mouse. I'm gonna have to pause my recording real quick. Okay, I'm back. Like, honestly, there are just so many things I hate about the internet. Like, it's basically just a place for degeneracy at this point. Like, there are just way too many weirdos online just to even remotely be considered normal. Like, it's basically just, like there are so many weirdos on this, on the internet, that it's basically just the equivalent of Epstein's Island at this point. Like, it's basically just the equivalent of Epstein's Island, or one of Diddy's parties or whatever. That's literally the equivalent that I can most assertively give out, like, for how many weirdos there are online. Did that look cool? Yeah, at least I didn't die here. Paper to the wall. My favorite part of the second game is how
Hey,
there's actually a
they can see
regeneration
themselves up
feature. Like, sure, it makes the game way too easy at that point, but hey, at least there's gonna be a lot more of avoidable deaths at that point.
Yeah, I thought you were here to rescue my nephew, not get yourself captured.
Yes, well, things didn't go exactly as planned. Thank you for the rescue.
What are you thanking him for? I did all the hard work.
KNACK! You survived!
Leaving so soon, Doctor?
Yeah, what do
hang
most
tight.
of the side?
I'll be
What
right
do
back.
all the side characters in this game that aren't a villain do without KNACK? Frankly, if you want me my
Sorry I had
honest
to
take
run
on that.
before. Just getting a welcome ready for you.
Like, they literally,
It's
most
so
of the time,
sad
they
you
just
couldn't
stand
stay
there.
for this. I know he'd have enjoyed it. Sorry I had to run before. Just getting a welcome ready for you.
Like, this
It's
game
so
isn't
sad you couldn't
necessarily
stay for this.
difficult. It's
I
just,
know
you
he'd
know,
enjoyed it.
like, if you're newer to the games, it's, like, harder to get a full grasp on the controls. Or like, if you haven't played in a while, it's also quite difficult, considering you have, you know, since, like with how memory optimization works,
Do please
and,
stay
like,
a while. It's been
it's
delightful
harder to
having
get
the
a
doctor as
grasp of the
guest.
controls if, like, you've played other games in the meantime. Like, it's just, you know, harder to get a full-on grasp of the controls at that point. Considering, you know, for a multitude of reasons.
Stop him.
Oh, so you're sending out a basic enemy that literally dies in like 3 hits against me. And expecting it to kill me. Yeah, like that'll work, lady. Well, whose name I still can't remember. Because they just refer to her constantly as Ryder's girlfriend. You know what, is that actually her name? Because I know how a lot of wiki pages refer to some characters as so-and-so character's girlfriend or partner or whatever, if they don't have a canonical name or whatever. Or sometimes they just do that either way. Like if they have a name that's not memorable or brought up too few of times.
Hey, why don't you come to my place in Monteverde for a few days? I've got an idea I want to run by you. Lucas seems to have taken the kidnapping pretty well. Tough kid. Did you ever find out what Victor was after exactly?
Oh, yes. The key to this door, beyond which lies the treasure of the ages. Giant relics of a size and power 100 times what anyone has seen before. Now, whoever opens that door could do anything. Bring in a new golden age, rule the world. But the door is locked and the key is lost.
Or since,
This door?
you know,
Yes?
relics are used for,
I've seen it.
are only
Or
shown
rather,
for
I've seen a picture
exclusively
of it.
powering
Do you remember my
technology
solo expedition
besides
across
the
barren
sunstones.
wastes?
No.
Well, in one of
Maybe
the
they
temples
just
I
want
found,
to
there was a
power
mural.
the
Covered
entire
the wall.
civilization.
Right in the middle of it was that same pattern.
What did the mural say?
I don't remember really. But we could go back and take a look at it. We'd have to make a bit of preparations though first. Unless you're feeling up to scaling a 1,000-foot cliff.
Oh, so the goblins are apparently, like, gonna have a major part of the game now. Is that right? Even though all we've seen from them is just basic little grunts that have barely been in the game. Is that right now?
I think I know how to find their base.
How?
We just need them to pick up something that'll broadcast their location. Come inside and help me. KNACK, get us some room to work.
Couldn't they broadcast, couldn't they just track or broadcast KNACK? Like, put a tracker on him? I mean, he's clearly small enough to hide in, like, he clearly can become small enough to hide in smaller places. So, why don't they use him? Like, he's obviously going to be harder to notice if he's in his smaller forms. So, why not send him? Jesus Christ, I almost got the Vitruvius from the Lego Movie treatment. I literally got the Vitruvius from the Lego Movie treatment. Also, if you know, you know. And mind you, I was only like 10 years old whenever that movie came out. And I still have the DVD. Like, I still have multiple versions of the DVD today. Like, I have the 3D version, Blu-ray version. Like, I have a strange, like, weird collection, frankly weird collection of Lego Movie DVDs. Like, and trust me, like, I don't know myself why I have those. I guess it's the collector side in me, you know, trying to have a complete set of something. You know, considering I grew up on Pokemon, which literally one of their taglines is "Gotta catch 'em all." So of course that's gonna bring out the collector side in somebody, like the obsessively collector side. Good thing I'm not really into that anymore. Like, sure, I collect stuff here and there, but I'm not, like, obsessively a collector. Like, I'm not taking it to an obsessed kind of level like I used to.
Hey, over here.
Oh sure, mess with the giant robot that is clearly bigger than you, that will easily kill you, while you're in a smaller and frankly weaker state. Yeah, like that's a good idea. Okay, that was kind of a low blow. But did you know that Deadpool and Lobo from DC Comics actually have something in common? They've literally been cast out of every form of the afterlife, where they can never return. Yes, that's canonical for Deadpool's story. literally sold his soul to Mephisto, and he got cast out of hell. Like that version of it. So I guess Lobo and Deadpool actually have something in common there. And mind you, both of them did it from either being a complete mercenary or being really annoying.
Great job, KNACK. Check this out. The trackers look just like relics, don't they?
So, have we made enough?
I hope so. Let's go spread some of these around town. Lucas, stay behind and make a few more. We might need them later. We'll be right behind you, KNACK.
Like, I am seriously tired of this whole, like, false misogyny claim of people, like, literally claiming you're misogynist or you like abusing women just because you don't, like, you literally tell them, you know, you should literally not be angry over stupid stuff that literally shouldn't even have gotten them angry in the first place. Like, I am tired of that whole misogyny claim. That is not misogyny at that point. That is you literally, if anything, you're just being sexist at that point because you don't like being called out. If anything. Like, I've seen so many people get called misogynist over them literally just telling people to just keep their mouths shut if they can't take valid criticism. Like, that is not hard to understand that you don't need to say anything and everything. Heck, I know that sounds hypocritical coming from me, but I only say stuff that frankly needs to be said. I say stuff that frankly should have been said a long time ago.
I would guess that's Gundahar's fleet. No need to have others pillage and plunder for you when you can do it yourself.
I don't hate people just saying the most random and
Ryder, what do you see?
completely offensive
Here to stay or
bullcrap
just
and
visiting?
calling
like a
everybody
smashing
else
grab.
offensive
Gathering up relics
for
and sunstones
literally
and
calling
heading back out.
for literally saying you're the offensive one here because you're literally saying the most offensive crap to everyone. Like, I'm
Doc and I will
tired of
spread
that.
around the trackers and hope they pick one up.
How
Knack,
is somebody being
do what you can to
offensive
keep
by
my town in
you
one piece.
literally saying
Will do.
like every like offensive term in the book, and yet them calling you out makes them the offensive one somehow? Like, tell me how that makes sense. Like, I have no filter, and I don't take crap from nobody if they're just gonna be saying offensive crap all the time. Like, if they're willing to go out and just literally do all this crap to someone to just get back at them because they don't like what you said, and that what you said is frankly offensive, yeah, they're not the problem here at that point. If anything, you're more of a problem than that person called you out for that crap. If you're willing to get mad at somebody just because they said something, just because they called you out for that crap, that does not make them the offensive person here. I don't take that kind of crap from anyone. If I'm literally getting called, like, all these derogatory terms just because I called them out for saying all this offensive crap, yeah, I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not just gonna sit there and be your lapdog and take that. I'm not gonna be your little lapdog and take whatever you say, like, at face value and just, oh, say, oh, slay queen, or whatever, some bull crap like that. Like, I'm not that kind of person to just go out and agree with literally anybody. Like, sure, there are some things I agree with, but, like, I ain't gonna be the kind of person to just go out and agree with people literally and genuinely saying offensive crap just for the sake of being offensive. I ain't gonna agree with somebody on that. I don't care. Like, that ain't your place. Like, that ain't your place to call them offensive for calling you out for your offensive bullcrap. Like, that ain't your place at that point. I ain't gonna apologize for saying that. 'Cause that's not my place. Just because you didn't like me, just because you didn't like hearing that. Like, I ain't gonna sit back and apologize for that. Heck, that's the main reason I'm never doing a full-on apology video. Like, sure, there's things that I made mistakes on, and I will admit that. But I ain't gonna, like, go out and actually, you know, full-on be offensive just for the sake of being offensive and apologizing for that. Like, I ain't gonna just sit back and let everybody, you know, mock my name or whatever. Like, there are some things that actually, like, deserve to be called out for that people do regularly, and yet nobody takes that into effect. But yet whenever somebody actually does, like, the most minimal stuff to somebody, oh, that's whenever people get angry. Like, if they do the most minimal bullcrap ever, that, frankly, no one should have gotten mad at. That's my main issue with society. Like, I'm not trying to say that to, you know, come off as, oh, a serial killer type of person, but I'm just saying, like, don't just say, don't just mock somebody for, like, you know, calling you out on your bullcrap and expect people to accept you because you made a meaningless apology that frankly should have been solved if you proved that you have the potential to better yourself, and just, you know, ignore all that. Like, that ain't anybody else's choice to force you into an apology. That ain't anybody else's business at that point. Like, it's not their decision to force you into something.
If you were to build a tank, would you put tail fins on
That's
it?
the main reason why I won't ever
So then tell
do
me what's going on
an
here.
apology video.
Have you
Like,
seen
I'll
anything
only
like
ever
this
apologize
before?
if I genuinely
Charlotte's old
acknowledge
car?
I made a
Exactly.
mistake.
It's as if someone is dusting off Charlotte's old designs and
Like, and most of the time,
militarizing
I don't
them
make,
somehow.
like, the big
One
mistakes.
more
Like, it's
mystery to clear up when we
genuinely,
meet Gundam.
like, I don't make, like,
Let's get
the
going.
big mistakes, like talking to children or, you know, mocking the dead or whatever. I don't do that kind of crap. I actually have a lot of respect for that kind of stuff. Like in the, like I actually have a little thing called morals. And if you can't accept that I actually have morals, then yeah, you don't belong here. If you can't accept that I have a brain and morals and a conscience, then yeah, you don't belong here, frankly. Like, if you can't accept that I'm speaking, like, literally the truth 99% of the time, then yeah, you don't belong here, frankly. You don't belong on this channel. Like, and the best thing that you can do in situations that you don't like is just ignore them. It's not that hard. Like I get that there's some things you can't just ignore, like you know, like them being a predator or whatever. But I'm just saying, like those people should rightfully be brought to justice. But there's a lot of stuff that you can also ignore that is always on drama videos. Like, there's a lot of stuff that you can just frankly ignore. Like petty arguments or whatever. That nobody frankly has any business being a part of outside of the people there. Like the people involved. Like, that is... Like, I don't see why people want to get involved with everything. Frankly. Like, for example, look at that whole, Tommy in a Dream situation. Nobody should have gotten involved with that. That is something that could have easily been handled in private. Instead of just making, everybody look like a complete idiot just for, picking a side that, frankly, in an argument, neither side is the good option there. Like, neither side is the good option. Like, Tommy was literally calling, like, every Minecraft channel, like a massive sexist just because they, literally, because just for the sake of being a Minecraft YouTuber and a man. Like, and if you think about it, he also falls underneath that category as well, if you think about it for more than 2 seconds. Like, him and his closest friends also fall under that category, so does that mean that they're sexist as well? If you think about it. And also, Dream is an immature child with a grown man's body that frankly shouldn't have really had a platform to begin with. If you want my honest take on that. Like, he's literally the most immature person I have ever seen online. He is literally he is obviously the most immature person I've ever met. Like, that I've ever seen, frankly. Not met, because I've never met the guy myself. But Tommy also has no excuse. I know he's still younger than Dream, but he still has no excuse there.
But there's only so much damage you can do to a couple of tons of metal and stone.
I just want to be sure the next time we meet KNACK, it's the last.
What you need is a little help from the boys in research and development. Come with me. There's something I think you'll enjoy seeing.
What upsets me is that he didn't just outpower me, he outthought me too.
It's nothing high-caliber weaponry won't fix.
Darling, you really know how to talk to a girl.
I just wish there was some way to get past that door.
Well, as for that, I found us some extra help. Let me tell you all about it.
I'm just tired of people thinking that, we should obsess over this tiny and meaningless drama. Like, I'm tired of people thinking that they should get involved in stuff that they frankly shouldn't. I know I talk about, like, certain dramas online, but it's like, most of the time, it's like on a frankly neutral standpoint. Like, unless if it's, someone actually, bringing harm to others or whatever. Or, that whole Dan TDM KSI thing that happened last year. Like that. Like, all I did was just, call KSI out for literally acting like a child over a meaningless tweet that frankly should have been ignored, because, and it's not just Dan TDM who was saying that crap about Lunchley either. It was literally, thousands of people, if not millions of people. So what, is KSI like inevitably gonna start having a one-sided beef with them as well? Just for them calling out his crappy product? Is he gonna have a one-sided beef with them now? With millions of people who, frankly, have a very high chance of being from his audience? Is he gonna have a one-sided beef with them and potentially ruin his career even more? And have, like, everyone inevitably unsubscribe for him even more? Just by having that one-sided beef with them? Like, frankly, if, like, I don't necessarily have a direct problem with KSI. I just have a problem with the fact he's literally, calling, basically, Lunchly and Prime, which, mind you, Lunchly has Prime, and Prime has had allegations of having numerous cancer-causing materials in it. That's, I don't necessarily, if you directly want me to say something, about KSI as a person, the only problem I really have with them is, making the most, he's a reaction channel. That's all he'll ever be. And, frankly, those kind of content creators typically abuse the copyright system, and they don't care about that crap. They don't care that they're abusing copyright as long as it makes them money. And he has the most annoying laugh I've ever heard. And that's on top of having a forehead the size of a 2-story building. Yeah, I'm gonna try and make this video 45 minutes. Or at least I'm gonna try to anyways. Darn it, I missed. I was aiming for those goblins, but I missed and hit it in the wall.
Go on. Pick it up. Pick it up!
Yes! They took the bait. We can follow them home now.
Gentlemen, leave the rest to me.
We're counting on you, big guy.
But honestly, I really hate politics. Like, it is the most annoying crap I've ever heard. Like, and frankly, the people that only really talk about it are just trying to get you on whatever side they just try to get you on whatever side is frankly not gonna help many people or whatever, or just, they just try to say that they're the radical political views, even though they just try and force you onto one side of politics. That's literally all those people do, even though they literally have no say-so in what political side you should be on. Like, that is only your choice at that point. And that's not to mention how pointless politics have become in recent years. Like, politics is easily the most annoying bullcrap. Because people think, oh, if you don't support a politics, you're a worthless little bum. Like, that is the main reason I don't want to avoid, like, that's why I want to avoid politics as much as possible. Like, frankly, politics is just the most annoying bullcrap any topic could ever be brung up. Like, I don't see the point in trying to sway somebody into your side of politics. That ain't their choice to make. Like, that is only up to you if you want to vote or not. If you're a legal adult who can vote. Yeah, that was dumb of me for not dodging. Take out the smaller enemies first. That way you won't be able to miss them later. You know what, I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching. I hope you like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.